Hi, this is Nikki with Elite Estates, and we're going to show you the estate sale that's going on starting tomorrow and through Monday. So it's at 1550 Deer Cross Court. I wanted to start in the garage because I didn't take any pictures and put them on my website. So we'll start in the garage with this amazing display of bikes. So as you can see, there's a bunch of 10-speed race bikes. That one being the nicest one, the Specialized. There's a gold one back there. We've got skis, water skis, and I'll try to back up and just take a look at all the sports equipment. Roller skates, little desk, and then another, it's a Bruce Gordon bike. And then we pan over here, just your normal garage stuff, garden stuff, lots of garden tools. Got this vintage Nordic track machine. I feel like working out. The house has been remodeled, so there's all this leftover brass lighting, fans. Look at all those lights. And then there's shelves upon shelves of crates and garden and so forth, and our nice extension ladder. So I'm going to take you in to the house. Okay, so we start into the living room where we have doctor's equipment, vintage doctor's equipment. All kinds of neat collectibles. And that's the front door where everyone comes in. You can see this little maple table, and the carpets are for sale. There's tons of these nice wool carpets and runners. Let's see that one. It's fairly long. We've got a ton of CDs. And in the office area, we've got printers. We've got these 35 millimeter film cameras, stereo equipment, and then there's antique dresser, which are still in really good shape. And then we've got these really neat vintage liquor bottles. That's exciting. Those are neat to collect. Let's go into the formal dining. We have this beautiful table and 8 chairs. Here is our huge amount of spangle pottery. So we priced them in different sets. So if you didn't want to buy the whole thing, you don't have to. We got a nice little drop leaf table, Oneida gold set. And you can see our bottle collection. These are stained glass windows that they took out of the house to put plain windows in, but these are in good shape. They're by Judy Wisdom. They paid almost $1,000 a piece for them. So at $325, that's a really good deal. This is probably my favorite piece. This gorgeous mid-century cabinet in amazing shape. Inside the cabinet, we have some Blanco glass pitcher. We've got some signed pottery, and little tiny tea sets and salts. This is the children's Stangle set. It's got Humpty Dumpty and cute little figures. We've got our little red table here in the corner. It's got trivets and a pie plate. We got our nice little pot down there. Okay, let's go in the kitchen. So as you can see in the kitchen, we've got our normal kitchenwares. More pottery. I love these egg cups and butters. We've got actually 2 pretty china sets. One is Noritake and the other is the Empress china. So we have tons of Pyrex, And my favorite, cast iron. Lots of cast iron pans. Okay, so let's go to the kitchen nook. We've got a cute little table, and it's set with a vintage Bavarian green with flowers. And in the windowsills you can see all the pottery from Germany, and little mugs and so forth. So lots of different type of collection. So in the living room, this is a lighted podium. So if you wanted to put like a really expensive pretty vase and light it up, you can. We've got our faux leather couch with the Zapotec wool rug on top. Over by the fireplace, gorgeous painting. And then down is the massive brass pots. These little vintage marble tables are really cute. I like those. So you can just use them as end tables or nightstands if you want. This antique recliner, it looks like a Stickley, but I did not find anything on it that said Stickley, so I think it's just one of your original recliners. And my text message is going off. This is our smoking cabinet, which is pretty unique, and we've got all these really neat pipes on top. And then I'll pan over to the table. So this guy is a World War II era ride-on toy made by Millie Toys. I only found one in the last 10 years selling, and it sold for $800, and the gun was broken. So that piece is probably the rarest in the whole house and probably the coolest. We got some MREs, more pipes. We've got these insulator collection, which is a pretty good insulator collection. Some different colors and some old ones. Here's a vintage longboat, another child's toy from that era. And then we go over to our Hummels and accordion and all those little wooden Pinocchios. Love those. And we just got one Yadro. There she is. The art, this is done by Dennis Curry. It's signed and numbered. It's a beautiful elephant. Okay, and then I'm going to take you into the bedroom. So here we'll start with our vintage West Point cadet uniform. It's in amazing shape. I do like that hat. And then this little room has a fun electric organ, rocking chair. This brass bed, I believe, is a queen. And look at all these hats. We've got the German and top hats, felt, velvet. And one of my favorites, the Boy Scout Cub Master or Boy Scout nice top hat. And there's another one right there. These little benches, they're matching. And we got our antique purses on top. So over in this corner is the antique dresser. On top is the Seth Thomas clock and a really cute little antique lamp. And not much in the closet. But take a look at this runner. That runner is huge. So we have some great rugs in here. There's another one. We'll stop and check out the men's lederhosen along with the child's pair. On this dresser is the Stanley furniture. We've got all kinds of collection from different countries. So look at all those tchotchkes. And we have a shelf full of tchotchkes. So if your cupboards don't have enough, we got you covered. We've got the Royal typewriter down there. And another nice dresser with a mirror. I didn't price too high on these ones because we have so many. Another unique item is this Honolulu Star Bulletin from when we got bombed on December 7, 1941. So there's 4 papers that we're selling. And this desk is super rare also. It's a writing desk, but it contains a solid state record player. So it must have been like when Sears was back in the 40s or 50s selling those. And we got our cute little camel lamp. A little nightstand. Something we haven't had before at a sale, a fencing set. So I thought that was different. I got a nice foot locker. I believe from over in New Jersey. Antique baby clothes. Those are all in really good shape. And there's the other nightstand with the elephant lamp. And we've got this little dresser. It's also a Stanley. And on top we've got willow tree and Blanco glass crystal vase. I thought this was kind of neat. This is the Bodhrans. This is an Irish drum. We won't look at her. She's naked. Okay, we'll go over to this one. This is another neat collectible that I haven't run across. So Red Cross Army armbands. We've got the dolls, patches, pins. We've got the full uniform. And these posters I just love. So that Norman Rockwell poster is going for probably $99 or more. And then these are also going for about $100. So got our little vintage mirror and another dresser. Like we didn't have enough dressers. Okay, and I'll take you into the closet because that's where the nice military stuff and so we've got the helmets right here. Their dad and grandpa were in the military, so we have the officer's dress. Let's see if this turns on all by itself. Oh no, I can't get it to turn on. Ah, there we go. Okay, so in the closet, tons of hangers. And we've got this beautiful fox coat. And then down we see all the military boots. We've got the flight jacket, military pants, Boy Scout uniforms, and bomber jacket. And then we got ABUs. We got some other vintage sets. And then up here we have some Red Cross uniforms. More. We've got these pilot suits. We've got wool sweaters and jackets. But still, if you know anybody who loves these the tuxes, then we have them. Okay, let's go out to the books. So I just went down the stairs instead. Just showing you these brasses. They're gorgeous. They're taller than me. I'm 5'4", so they're big. So this room has a lot. This took forever to stage and price. I got a cute little table. I don't know if you noticed all those DVDs, VHS, we priced them pretty cheap. We've got like a doll case with marionettes, little maple table. We've got a saddle, which is the only horse thing we have in the sale. We do have a twin bed and that gorgeous dollhouse. It's huge. Let's look at the table. It's a little antique drop leaf. And on top all kinds of little stuff. And that lamp is nice. On this table, you see those old speakers. We've actually got a couple pairs of old speakers. We've got a whole Madeline set, the doll set with the accessories and the horse. Vintage Snoopy's and a little puzzle, doll clothes. And everybody remembers Viewmasters. This radio, the model, it's a synchrophase radio receiver. It's gorgeous. I have no idea if it works. I'm sure it's in good condition. So if you come to the sale, you can turn it on and check it out. We've got tons of these cute little pillboxes. So we've got that collection. This is a really neat 1974 Madrid poster. We have a few lithographs that are collectible in here and posters. And this little cabinet is also mid-century.
Let me out, I'm stuck in your pocket.
And my phone keeps going off. I love the frog. He's cute. And we have tons of games. So we have the Mancala, Chinese checkers, carpet croquet, which I've never heard, bridge, cribbage, Mastermind, Scrabble, so many of those vintage games. So that should be fun to go through. Where did we not go yet? On to this table. Another favorite piece of mine is this handmade chair. It's really well made for a child. Probably European. And this little cast iron baby doll bed. We've got an old vintage Peter Rabbit. And of course Raggedy Ann and Andy down here. All kinds of little dolls. More doll clothes. And puppets and a puppet set. We've got Build-A-Bear that's filled with clothes. So down here is lots of toys. So there's Legos, Connects, Lincoln Logs, and Tinker Toys. We have so much toys. Okay, and we got musical instruments for the little ones. Puzzles, and these guys are pretty cool. Little knight set on their horses. There's more down there in that bucket. And then we have all these crates that are filled with toys, puzzles, stuffed animals, some vintage, some new. And there's the other piece to that child's handmade set. And look at these guys. They're ride-on toys, the rockers. I would say those are pretty neat. Down here, I forgot, we got Pez and Madame Alexander little miniature, I think McDonald's toys. So I think that takes us through. Look at the furniture on that dollhouse. So cute. Okay, so we have more toys, but enough about that. Some Tie Beanie Babies. All right, sewing and craft room. That would be this way in the basement. It also has a lot. There is crocheted lace. There is embroidery thread from Paris. There's pieces of fabric and some vintage marbles, paint, all kinds of photo books. Down here we have the little printer stand lamp. This desk is actually pretty big. It's tall. And it's filled with more little ceramic birds and pottery and desk stuff. There's a very old computer that we put for $15. So if anyone's looking just for a game console that they want to let their kids beat up, that's a perfect one. And little marionettes. And we've got these basket of needles and yarn. This is a pretty nice Brother machine. It's a limited edition. I was finding it for $200 to $300, so we have it at $148, which is good. And we got a nice craft table, only 25 bucks, and then all the crafting and sewing and everything else you could ever want. And we've got these really neat, there's a lot of these signed, really old pictures. So if you're into collecting old photographs, these are probably some of the best. And I actually think there is one. Oh, where did it go? I think it's over here. Look at all the buckets that we have. A little bit of stereo equipment, and those gigantic speakers are for sale. This one over here is from Cornell, class of 1914, 1915. Now that's a really cool old picture. Okay, I'm going to try to go into this room really fast. It's huge, and it's just got nothing but shelves. Shelf after shelf after shelf of stuff. And you would be amazed at what it looked like before. This is actually really organized. You got canning jars and all kinds of kitchen stuff, paint, all that over there, CDs. We've got a little bit of comics, just kitchen stuff from other countries. That cabinet is huge, and we've got two with the Christmas tree in the middle. So as you can see, these are keepsakes from years of travel. And we've got our Boy Scout and Girl Scout collection. So all these flags and all these Scout medals, just a ton, patches, and we got the vest. So I thought that was pretty neat. And there's a wall of more items. Way too much to go over. But it takes us into our woodworking shop. So as you can see, there's a nice bench for sale, along with everything on it. Tools. And over here we've got our industrial routing table. It's in good shape. Another shelf. We've got pegboards for sale. This Craftsman table saw. And down there is the Porter cable router. We've got tons of wood, which we threw away a ton. I probably should have kept it, but we had no room. So that is the woodworking shop. We'll take you into holidays. Shelf after shelf. A lot of holiday stuff. So holidays are coming, so I could see this being kind of fun. This little Santa. And then little Santa toppers. All kinds of cast iron, like little hooks. And we've got 4th of July.
Let me out. I'm stuck in your pocket.
My goodness, my phone. And we've got Mardi Gras. And we've got Easter. Fall decor. St. Patrick's Day. Halloween. And this is just miscellaneous electronics. You can dig through there. Okay, let's get out of the basement. This is our shelf extravaganza. We even have food, cigar boxes. We'll go into the next room in the basement, and this is the last room down here. So as you can see, it's full of our linens. Everything from doilies to pot holders to pillows, sheets. That's full of baby blankets. More sheets, blankets, little vintage napkins, and of course, vintage aprons. Okay, I'll take you to the books and then we're done. Okay, we have made it out to our books. So take you through the fiction section. And there is all kinds of genres. So if you love books, I am sure we have one for you. There's travel books. We have cookbooks. Books just on about any part of the world. Egypt, all this. So I'll pan out. As you can see, we've got box after box. And we're still opening more boxes, so there's going to be tons. So the way it works is just $2 for hardback and $1 for paperback. Let's not forget about our little gnome section. These guys are really cute. Okay, that is it. So we're ready for the sale to start tomorrow, so come on by 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So I will see you there. We're handing out tickets to get in line at 8 o'clock. So I think we can let about 35-ish people in. Okay, see you then. Bye-bye.